Yeah, sure. So basically, our theme this year is accelerate intelligence. So we are leveraging on the AI, cloud, and network to bring the latest solutions for our customers, from in terms of applications, in terms of products, and in terms of technology as well. So just to give you a feeling in different areas, on the cloud side, for example, we have the Pingu 3.0, which we are launching in Jitix, and our strategy for cloud is AI for industries. So we make sure that we build vertical solutions based on AI for the different industries. The model theme is 5 plus N plus X. So we have 5 different models, and like NLP, like multi-models and so on. And then for each of these models, you have an N number of customized AI models for different industries. And then, of course, on top of that, you have X number of applications that you can run for these industries, which is unique when you are talking about this solution, especially on the cloud. So, how do you leverage AI and bring ready-made trained model that you can leverage on for your own industry, and even you have the flexibility to do some customization and additional training for the machine to get what you want in terms of applications. So this is one of the lines. The second one is for the enterprise business, where this year we again addressing 10 different industries: public sector, transportation, banking, oil and gas, utilities. And then for these 10 industries, we have developed with our ecosystem partners more than 100 vertical different applications, from digital banking to digital oil field to smart pipeline to the one window for the government and so on. So a number of vertical solutions that we have built with our ecosystem for the different industries, and we have hundreds of them that we are showing in Jitix. In terms of sustainability as well, as you know, we are leading when it comes to the digital power area. We have the highest market share in terms of inverters, and we have the highest market share on the prefabricated container data centers. In total, we help our customers to produce green energy that is equal or higher than what they consume. Right? So if it is equal, then you are talking about net zero. If it is higher, then you can actually make more money out of your green, and you can make more money out of that. So far, and we are showing net zero campus solution during Jitix this year. So customers who are interested, of course, with the COP28 happening, to convert their campus being a university or an airport or a government entity into net zero, they can come and see what does it mean and what is the solution and how does it look like. In total, we have already generated more than 850 billion kilowatt of green energy, saved more than 35 billion kilowatt of energy, and saved more than 500 million ton of carbon. So the contribution of the company into the sustainability and into the green energy is very big. That's also, of course, reflected not only in the solutions and what we do, but also on our day-to-day business and how do we practice that in our campus and our organization, and also integrated into our products. We make sure that our products are green and the power consumption is at least 30% better than our own and than the competition as well. So these are some of the highlights of what we are showing in Jitix this year. Yeah. So in general, AI and generative AI in particular is contributing a lot to the economy. So you are talking about $15.7 trillion contribution from AI into the economy by 2030. This is the PwC report. So what I'm trying to say, AI and generative AI within that is extremely important for all of us across industries, for us as individuals, for our lives, and I think it will bring a lot of value to the society and to the people, to the business and to the industries. AI is not an evil, and AI is not a god. So people also need to there is a lot of myth around AI and what it can do and what it cannot do. I think the biggest issue or concern is about the regulation. And I do encourage all the regulation authorities across the globe that they need to put their hands together and put the right regulations for the usage of AI and generative AI to make sure that it is used in the right place and the right way without causing any harm to anyone. I think that's the one concern that everyone is having, unlike what all the governments, I would say, in the Middle East and EU and globally have put the right regulation for the data protection and data sovereignty. They need to do the same for AI, because that will fix the concern, if you want, about AI. But the benefits and potential of AI is huge. And I think we are still in a very early stage. We will see a lot of implementation and applications based on AI in the future. Yeah, we are actually growing very well. So we have a very good performance in the Middle East in general. Globally, in H1, we achieved almost $43 billion with some good growth year over year. Profitability grew 15%. So the performance of the company since last year started to come back and grow, in particular in the Middle East and globally as well. Now we have a strategy to focus on two segments of the market, which will help the commercial and SMB SOHO customers, knowing that there are a lot of startups that's starting in the region, and strategically all the countries in the Middle East are supporting and encouraging the SMB private sector to make investments and have their own business and grow this business, have startups in their countries, especially in the UAE. We see that also reflected in GITEX. So we have run two specific programs and created two separate departments to look after the commercial segment of the market and the SOHO segment of the market, coming up with new products that's designed specific for these segments. In the enterprise segment, you have the IT manager and IT department, and they spend millions of dollars. In the commercial and low end, you don't have this luxury. It's only one person looking after IT, or you don't have anyone. So you don't want to have this as a headache. You have your business that you want to focus on. And this is what we are coming up with. We are coming up with systems that are easy to configure, implement, integrate into whatever systems you have. We are coming up with some specific solutions for retail, for hospitality, for education. That can, again, you don't need to be an IT specialist. You can just take it and plug it. Alternatively, you can have that also in the clouds, which will save you a lot of money. You don't need to do any operation and maintenance. We also provide training for our partners and for our customers to support themselves. Yeah, and also again another option to do a remote operation and management for these systems. So a lot of initiatives in terms of technology, products, and support to enable and help the commercial segment of the market and the SOHO segment of the market.
Okay.
Yeah.